All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have the final match of the Clash of the Titans tournaments, and it is a doozy. We've got Puncayshun versus Cheese, and everyone should know these names. Huge names in the Mario community, and pretty much the Titan of Titan races for the finals. And here also we have Paracutia and Badronis in the commentators booth. How you doing, Para?
Oh, I'm good.
Good. You ready for this race? Ready to commentate?
Hell yeah.
Awesome. What about you, Badronis? How you feeling?
Pretty great.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. All right, we also have Puncayshun and Cheese in the commentators booth. What's going on?
Hi, babe.
Hello. How you feeling now?
Hi.
You feel warmed up and ready?
I'm ready. Party time, dude. Let's do it.
Party time.
I just have to check my file.
I've only raced Punky in the grand finals about 20 times.
Yeah. When was the last time you two raced? I wanted to ask you that.
In 120 star, it's been like many years, I believe, like in a tournament.
Yeah, true. Except for break the record if you count that. It's been a year and like 4 months. But like the last 120 star like 1v1 race format tournament, I think was the GSA Invitational in late 2018. And
yeah, it was years ago.
I won that one. I won that one.
I was leading the whole time. Then I died on TikTok 100, I think, and you won.
Yeah.
Dang.
So if Punky wins this one, then we're tied 1-1.
All right.
So you haven't raced since then? I feel like there must have been a tournament in the meantime, but maybe not.
I mean, there's not many 120 tournaments.
Yeah.
The one after that was Pace 2019, but that was a marathon run. It wasn't a tournament.
Oh yeah.
He did beat me in the 70-star league though, but yeah.
That's true.
All right,
time.
I'm ready.
All right. Perfect. Both you guys run it. It hasn't been a while since either one of you raced. Hasn't been a while, so we should be a good race. If you both have your files empty, we should be ready to go.
Yeah, they are.
Ready?
All right. Perfect. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Good
All right.
luck. Bye.
Good luck,
Love you
gentlemen.
sexually.
Good luck.
Sex.
Good luck.
All right. Perfect. They're gone. We can get this race underway. So
God,
any
they're finally going.
any first thoughts? How close do you think the race is going to be?
My mind on Punky. I'm just gonna straight up say it.
Your money's on Punkay?
Yeah.
What about
I
you,
was actually
Badger?
gonna go for Cheese. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway,
Okay.
like this is definitely the Clash of the Titans that everyone thought would maybe happen. It almost seems inevitable. Like Cheese said, they've met in a billion grand finals. Pretty much any tournament. I don't know why no one ever beats them before the finals.
Yeah, I think it's a mixture of
here
just
we are.
consistency and skill is really what it is. So Punkay being like super consistent, and then Cheese is also super consistent, but he does a lot of things really fast, a bit faster than Punkay, I think. So inevitable
You
that
know-
they meet in the finals. They're just consistent and good players.
You know what's really nice? The fact we get to see Cheese's chat over the gameplay. Love it.
This is true. We didn't tell Cheese to turn off the chat, but it's there.
We're gonna see some sub alerts in a minute or so as well.
Yep.
That's
Probably,
fine.
but it
Both
won't
of
be a
them
big
got
deal.
like 2 skip, which is good. So Punky is gonna be going for Dragman route. I still don't know what route Cheese is doing.
Not LBLJ though.
He considered going for Dragman, but he never said what route he was actually doing. So I guess we'll
Last
see.
last time he raced, he did do it. He does 3 stars here in BOB.
Oh.
Cheese, what is?
Actually, a long
Okay.
jump.
Punkay taking the early lead. Cheese
Usually
messing
see that the other
around.
way around when someone tries to long jump in the ground pound. She's with the accidental long jump instead.
Yeah,
Alright,
Cheese
really
is
go to
gonna
Wands.
Cheese is gonna be doing the normal no LBLJ route with slider. That's nice.
Why not?
Yeah, gonna be kind of a big sync in terms of gameplay here until
Until
BBH.
BBH, yeah.
sorry. Yeah.
Until we're almost like in the upstairs section. But yeah, this is what Punkay did last time as well. I don't know why this one is special to him. He said he just always done it in races, so something he's comfortable with. So can't really complain. It's pretty much just as fast as the normal route, isn't it?
Yeah,
little
it's believed
faster.
it's believed to be faster. We don't actually have an actual retime, so we actually have no idea, but it would be close anyway.
I remember seeing maybe this isn't like an official retime, but some numbers and people were saying it saved like I think like 5 seconds, maybe like 3 seconds. Like it was a couple seconds faster than the classic non-LBLJ route, which is surprising. I never realized Dragon was actually faster.
Yeah, just
Wow.
want to point out that Punkay's doing the cheat strat here to get a better Cooper time.
Yeah, that's cringe.
It's kind
Is-
of
Does he cheat his way up and talk to the Koopa like further up?
Yeah,
pretty much.
but it's slower because the Koopa has to turn to face you.
Yeah, Cheese actually went for full up there. Classic race strat, kind of like 100% consistency on that.
Mhm.
But I guess we'll see big time differences. Probably in Cheese's bumps.
Okay, just dove in the fence for no reason at all.
It's so much easier this time in Wumps than it is, let's say, like both BOB and CCM. So we're probably
Yeah.
gonna see Punkay smooth sailing and maybe some mistakes from Cheese. Maybe Cheese is very good at dealing with tilt in races, but I believe Punkay just has the consistency edge.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he'll always have that consistency edge against anyone.
Yeah, Punkay definitely being that player, and maybe part of his strat is just to get the consistent strats out of the way first and kind of get your way into the races, get those nerds out of the way. Like you're saying, there's not a ton of
Yeah.
time loss here in the beginning, so if you can start the race off right, maybe that's just a better mental state.
He's also starting off his 100 coin pretty well, getting that expert cycle. So that's what you want to see, of course. It's kind of nice, I guess, with the route split that, you'll see pretty much all the important stuff happen on Cheese's side of the screen, and then you don't see them both doing Koopa race at the same time, so I guess there's always like a little bit of action to watch. But in general, they haven't made any significant mistakes so far, but I can't really say, who's in the lead. So I do kind of not like that about doing different routes.
Yeah, you can't really
I'll
see
be
who's
able to
synced up, but gameplay itself looks really solid. I haven't seen any major mistakes either. Punkay took a bonk, but I don't even think that
definitely
lost
know-
time.
Yeah, I definitely know like the significant splits for both the routes, so I should be able to know like roughly who's ahead. So I'll let you guys know.
Okay.
Okay,
But
cool.
Cheese's Wumps so far is actually really good. He only made like a tiny mistake at the end of the 100 coin. Diving instead of speed kicking. It's a classic mistake.
Mhm.
Yeah, Punkay going into reds here. There is a chance of death in two of these players here. This gap clear here, which he gets, and also the long jump over from this red coin, which I doubt he'll mess up anyway.
Yeah.
I actually noticed that Cheese seems to have more CCM Reds issues than most top runners. I don't know if you feel the same way.
I feel like I do, but
See, yeah,
Okay.
it's, Reds has been like the kryptonite of Cheese ever since like he died there and got world record.
it's
Which one was
it's
that? Like the
Lucas, though.
139.15?
It was I don't remember what it was. It might have been the unverified one, but maybe not.
Oh, maybe.
I think it was, but I could be wrong. But yeah, Reds has a weird history of giving runners trouble.
Apparently, I need to be turned up.
Yeah, I turned you up in Discord. That should have worked.
I think you sound fine in the call.
Yeah,
So it's Mark Rivier's fault.
it is my fault. I'm
Pretty
trying
much,
to fix it.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Cheese actually making a mistake at the beginning of Wumps, going up the ramp here. So
Oh, it looks like he was going for the double jump. Oh, he still
Ooh.
got it.
yeah.
he still got it there. It's getting dust there actually makes it easier, but it's slower than the triple jump strat if that happens.
Oh.
Interesting.
It looked like he was going to be too late to make the block before it retreated back in.
Yeah, it was there just in the nick of time. It's such a cool strat, like just double jump ledge grab for the elevator to like instantly start moving up. So it's super cool optimization that people started doing.
Yeah, for those of you who are just joining us, Punkay is going to be doing the Dragment route, which is basically the Dragon route, the original Dragon route, except you go to basement earlier.
Yeah, hit basement earlier. So we're gonna be off sync until basically upstairs, until BBH, I think. And then we should be on sync, but both runners have had a super consistent start. Haven't had any major mistakes, which I think falls in Cheese's favor since he got Wumps out of the way early, which I think, as Para was saying earlier, is definitely the stage where you see more mistakes happen versus the one that
Especially at the
Puncay's on.
beginning.
Yeah, especially for it to be like the beginning of the race. Like Cheese has the less consistent stage out of the way.
Yeah, I feel like Wump's Fortress becomes a lot more stressful when it's actually at the beginning of the run. Some people feel the opposite. It just depends on who you are. I think Punkay does feel that way though.
Yeah, and it makes sense. I mean, just whatever you need to do to get into a good race mentality. We still get to see two really nice racers. All right, yeah, Punkay looking good on this penguin. Definitely a scary star.
Definitely did not fall off on the slides.
Should be good here. Cheese froze for some reason. He might be having he might be having internet issues. Oh, he's back. Okay.
Well, that's like a 15-second desync. Oh, insta-clip it looked like.
Yeah, Instaclip, very nice. It does make it harder to get into the load zone, makes the sort of queue to swim up a little earlier, which kind of messes up the timing. Everyone should be able to do it though at the top level.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Pretty
Sorry.
good chest as well. I feel like that part is kind of
Oh,
underrated. I mean, he
Missing
missed the box ground
Yeah,
pound.
I hate that. It's so easy
know,
to do, especially when you're super early there, because you get less frames to ground pound.
Speaking of being super early, I saw Nindidi do like some kind of cheat strat where he like punched the slope in the water to like shoot out of it, kind of like you do on 100 coin, and like get to maybe ground pound the box even earlier just by a tiny bit. I don't know how viable that is. I mean, I tried it. It's not hard, but if you're already early, then maybe you can't ground pound the box.
Yeah, actually, I have no idea. I'm not super up to date with the current meta.
I mean, no one really does it. I just saw like a clip of Diddy like punching the ship wall while the water was lowering.
Could be an interesting strat indeed. But I think Punkay finishing up CCM here. I haven't seen anything amounting to any kind of time loss on Punkay's side. Cheese is having a really nice 100 coin so far.
Yeah, he did miss one of the yellow coins on that ring before the cave, which he probably won't be able to get it on the way back out. So he's going to be a coin short, which is fine, but it does make getting a better cycle a little more tight.
Yeah, we do have a 1 coin left behind policy here in JRB. And as you see, 4 coins there. You normally just try to leave 3 on the exit. So it has to get all the coins from here on out, but shouldn't be too big of an issue.
Punches.
I think it's just his punch didn't just take him high enough, so he's gonna lose a bit of time to that anyway.
Yeah, he'll probably be getting the long jump here if I had to guess.
Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, the ship at the very end tilts up and down when you start the stage. And so on 100 coin, any kind of time loss will make that ship be in a different spot. So that's kind of what we're talking about when we're talking about the ship cycle here. And yeah, Cheese taking a ledge grab.
Be really careful here.
Oh, and he bonks on the ship!
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be so careful when you're messing up on the boardwalk area. It's so tight. Oh, he's going for this backup. This is a quite difficult backup. You gotta try to jump out of the water with some speed. But oh, okay, you got it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's actually a lot harder than it looks.
Yeah, something about that ship, you kind of want to line up with the little pokey thing coming out of the front of it. Otherwise, you'll normally get invisible, which means on the wall, if you have to hold back. That's why that invisible happens. It's kind of unfortunate for it to happen in a race. It's, you know, actually kind of rare to see in a run.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Cheese backed it up fairly well though. Wasn't too bad.
Loss in a PB attempt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that kind of time loss at the beginning definitely would be reset. But hopefully he can make it happen now. And then long jumping into the water. Unfortunate there for Cheese. But Punkay made it through Dark World.
I can speak from experience about how much it feels like you're fighting an uphill battle when you get behind Punkay at the beginning. Because Punkay, in races, he plays super consistent. Like, his strats, he like downgrades a bunch of strats. He just like does everything just like robotic basically.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be hard for Cheese to catch up. I think Cheese is gonna have to catch up just purely with speed rather than consistency.
Yeah, I definitely see how it would feel like that, Para, because I see that in like Punky races all the time. Like he gets ahead and he just like stays there. Yeah, it's really up to the other runner to make up the time, because he's not gonna leave it behind for you.
Yeah, so Cheese is definitely feeling the pressure already. You know, at least that's the only big mistake so far, but it is a pretty big mistake to fall off the ship.
Yeah, I mean pretty big, not detrimental. He definitely can still make it up here. And
Oh yeah, it's a very long run.
oh yeah, we got an hour and a half to go, boys. We're pretty solid. But all right, nice wing cap from Punky. Didn't get a dive, ended up kicking instead, but still pretty nice. And then
Punky
he
seems
runs
to
in the
just be
basement,
moving
right?
at a nice-
Or JRB.
Oh,
He's going to
JRB
JRB now.
And then I assume from... Okay, has he done the slides as well? I wasn't paying attention.
He'll go from JRB to the next slide to
Mhm.
BOB.
So yeah,
Okay.
so he did one slide, right? And then he'll do
Yeah.
the next one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, crazy route from Punky. Cheese has 2 more stars? 1 more star. He has 1 more star.
Yeah, it's gonna be 17 instead of 16 because he did kind of the Womps 9
Yeah.
slide first.
Yeah, I knew it was
Womps
normally an
9
even
obviously
number.
being a second faster, and you know, why not do it in a race sort of thing? Just you get one slide out of the way, and you have to continue anyway. There's no point in trying to get to Womps early.
So Punk actually going for Aquarium first. Oh, never mind. Cheese did it as well. I was just thinking that. I personally like to do it at the end, which is kind of lame, but it's about the same speed.
Yeah. I mean, get JRB over with early. Doesn't the aquarium before the stage save like 3 frames or something because of lag?
Yeah, when you're coming at JRB, it's actually super laggy. Like when your camera's facing the wall, like the wall you enter from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if it was a tiny bit slower.
Yeah.
Well,
I heard that like it lost like the ever slightest amount of time. Like not enough time for it to be a huge deal, but just the lag in general will make it a tiny bit slower.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, Cheese 12-7 on the slide. Very nice. Oh, Punky
Oh,
missing a
Punky.
chest.
Yeah, he sort of like tried to turn too early there. Didn't actually come in contact with the chest at all.
Yeah, just gave it a nice stare down. Couldn't intimidate that chest though. Had to go out and touch it, and didn't.
Oh, same mistake.
Yeah, Cheese and Punky showing a little bit of weakness here in JRB. That mistake wasn't as big as Cheese's, but I don't think Cheese is complaining about that one.
JRB mistakes can be disastrous, considering it is a water state. You know, if you make a mistake in the water and you have to like turn around, it's way worse than if you like miss something on land.
Oh yeah.
So very punishing stage.
Yep, absolutely. And we can hear the keyboard of the co-commentator. Very
My
nice.
bad. I was looking up the difference between Dragment and normal non-LBOJ because there's a spreadsheet for it.
Yeah, you're good, man. You're good. Yeah, that would actually be really nice to see kind of where they are. As Cheese enters Dark World, see how he goes. He's doing the camera angle, it looked like, for the faster cycle to do that little turnaround on the button, but doesn't actually go for it, just does the normal movement there.
I do want to point out that camera is fine to get to the switch either way, because it gives you like sort of a straighter line to the switch.
Yeah, you're not like strafing as you long jump.
Yeah, which obviously is fine if you're going for Shig anyway, which Cheese is. Like,
Yeah, look, real comfortable cycle there onto the Cheese block. We'll see how his ending goes. And looking pretty solid here. All right, very nice. Very nice Dark World from Cheese.
According to the spreadsheet, Dragment is a little under 2 seconds faster than non-LBLJ. Might be a little bit wrong, but you know, a small time save.
yeah, who knows with a comparison on that scale, it's kind of hard to know. Like, originally we thought LBLJ only saved 1 second in 120.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know
From
now
a-
it saves
a
like 8
botched
seconds.
comparison.
So
Yeah,
for
you can get a
anyone who
full
doesn't
10
know,
seconds out of it.
you get like 10 seconds with like a fast LBLJ.
Yeah, and also a fast Dark World too.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
So essentially, if you run 16 star,
Yeah. All right, cool. Punkay coming up to the end of his 100 coin. I don't think he missed any coins. I think he's got that one extra coin here at the end.
Chat's a little
I think he
confused
missed
about
one.
when they sync. It's gonna be at BBH. BBH entry is when they sync up.
Yeah, so we're gonna go through the
Alright, Punkay did
entirety of
miss one.
basement without them being synced up.
I do want to point out though, the BOB times on these routes are pretty similar. So
Okay.
it'll be kind of easy to check, like, if Punkay gets, like, let's say a better BOB time than Cheese, then we know for sure he's definitely ahead.
Yeah, which it seems like as of right now, with that mistake on the ship that she's had, he probably is, but
Oh yeah, by a significant amount.
yeah, we don't know exactly how much. Cheese might have been doing some things a little faster. I did see like Punkay did have a couple slowdowns in BOB, nothing major though. Like on the Bomb King, I think he rubbed a couple walls going up. So who knows? Who knows what they're at? But very nice fight from Cheese and a good cannon shot for Punkay.
Yeah, Punkay doing sort of what's becoming the standard among the top runners with just like an instant shot there. It is a one frame window, but also it's not bad if you mess it up even twice.
Yeah, the backups aren't too bad because you end up shooting yourself like to the other side of the lake anyway, to the bay. All right, Cheese's
alright, a
turn.
bit of a slower section here.
Yeah, I was gonna say Cheese's turn
Cheese
to
with the ground
race the
pound.
Koopa, but yeah, ground pounds instead of long jumps.
Better on this star than the Bomb King, but still a little bit of time loss. Maybe like a second.
Ooh,
overall.
gonna take damage.
Wow.
That's still fine though.
Yeah, didn't get the rollout, got the dive. Yeah, unfortunately, for anyone who doesn't know, like runners will typically like roll their fingers from A to B when trying to do a rollout. So if you clip like the very edge of a platform, you end up like just hitting B and just like diving off the side. That's why you see that
Yeah.
fairly often.
Yeah, A and B being two buttons you can use to roll out unless it's a slide kick. You can only use, is it A? I think it's A.
Yeah.
You can only use to roll
Yeah.
out.
So, I guess it's a bit of an anecdote, but I believe I was watching Para practice SSL Reds, and he was, doing the speed slide kick at the beginning, and I was like, B doesn't roll out of a slide kick. And you're like, what? Oh, sure it does. And then you're like, oh my god, it doesn't. So I
Yeah.
can take credit for it.
It's
Obviously.
easy. It's easy to not notice considering we usually where rollouts for the first frame we press A anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that B
And
press is a
there's no point in like trying to change your muscle memory with slide kicks.
It's also a bit harder to roll out of slide kicks dustless anyway. Like, it just looks more awkward.
He's getting on these sky jumps or sky jump, no problem.
Yeah, good cannon shot from Cheese. That's actually a lot more precise than people think. The that coin has to be like right in the center, basically, of that cannon.
You
got a
can
bit
aim
of wiggle
actually
room.
like pretty far above it as well, and you'll still get all the secrets.
Yeah,
Yeah, you just can't aim at the bottom of it.
yeah. If it's like anywhere on the bottom half, it does not work.
It's actually kind of interesting how much the cannon shots change with like a little bit of like y-axis motion. Like for the Jared B cannon, you could be pretty far left or right, but your like up and down has to be in a pretty tight window.
Yeah, yeah. There's like the cannons are a little different. You're right. Depending on like the preciseness of where you need to shoot.
Well, we got Punk and 100 coin. This will be a pretty important start here in the early game. Pretty decent job taking care of the Goombas and the Koopa.
Yeah, so I believe
Jesus,
it's not
good start
entirely
here.
accurate, but the time difference here will be much the time difference between Womps and CCM basically. That's how we'll be able to check pace.
Yeah. So they'll be like really similar, like coming out of the stage, is what you're saying. So once they're both done with the stage, we'll check the times, and that should give us some kind of an idea of like how far ahead.
Yeah, well, CCM I believe is slower than Womps. I want to say.
I would say so, yeah.
I think so.
I can't remember the segment times.
Like-
I'm just calling.
Like I would say like 520 is like a good CCM at a top level.
Yeah, so it's about a minute and a bit. So we're like with this route at 24 BOB would be good. With the other route at 23 BOB would be good.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
So you're saying after BOB then? So after the stage,
Yeah,
we'll be able
yeah,
to do
after
a
BOB.
quick check.
That makes sense because it looks like Punkay should be a little bit ahead, but you know it's gonna take him another minute or so to finish up the other 2 stars.
Yeah, because he's already gotten through a longer stage than Cheese, because Cheese did Womps, which is obviously a lot shorter than CCM. Over a minute, actually, now
Yeah,
that I think
yeah.
about it.
Alright, cool. Punkay having a pretty nice 100 coin, actually. Cheese as well, gonna be able to skip the pull if he grabs all these coins here.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you right now that the time difference right now between them is pretty significant. Punkay is pretty far ahead right now. That mistake in JB kind of completely ruined Cheese's lobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit of an unfortunate mistake there. But regardless, Cheese is holding in there. He's been very consistent with pretty much everything else. I haven't really seen... I've seen like some tiny hiccups here and there, but nothing big whatsoever. Punkay...
So, yeah, like a 23:45 lobby, you know, with non-LBOJ, so it's like 23:35 LBOJ. You know, we can say that roughly. So yeah, unfortunate mistake on the JRB ship, probably like 20 seconds or so, but the rest was pretty good. This isn't like any kind of a cause for worry about the overall run.
Yeah.
Anything
exactly.
can happen in basement.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, basement's where the real-time loss happens. You got SSL that Cheese is about to enter. Have some very deadly and hard stars in it, so anything can happen. Anything can happen in this race.
Reds in particular is really brutal for races, I would say.
Yeah, it can be.
Yeah, SSL Reds, super hard star, and Tomaplex coming out from Cheese. All right, gotta
He's
get in
one of
there.
the later people to pick up Tomaplex because it was just pretty hard for him to learn at first.
Yeah,
It's not that
another
bad
thing
after a
that's
while.
another thing that's just become standard. Really, it's like we're all super practiced in it. Shouldn't fail it.
Yeah, Tomaplex. That's definitely been something more in the last like year, hasn't it? People started picking it up, and then pretty
I
much
would
at this
say
point,
more
most
people
everyone
at
does
like
it.
a medium level picking up Tomaplex has been a lot more common the last year. I would say me included. It's not something that is really much harder. Like you'll get the odd mistake that you wouldn't have made with normal plus sometimes, but in general, the time save is definitely worth it.
Yeah, a solid 2 seconds over the standard one.
Yeah.
Something small I just wanted to point out is that Punkay long jumped into the SSL painting, whereas Cheese jumped out. Long jumping is actually slightly faster. Just something.
Oh, it is.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, Punkay, it looked like a big bomb, but it was in
It was
fact a
medium bomb, yeah, and he threw it away.
Yeah.
It's faster just to throw the medium bomb. It's a super slow strat. You can get it with a medium bomb, but
Punkay, you missing that topless, and you had to look at the approach and think that was a pretty awkward angle to come in with as well. But he's able to get the
Punkay,
backup pretty quickly.
Yeah, very nice
Punkay
backup.
sort of jinxed himself, actually. Put a little curse on him. Yesterday on stream, he's like, "Tell me the last time I failed topless." Like he was saying
And
shit like that.
In the grand finals of the Clash of the Titans race versus Cheese.
Yeah, got the good backup though, so it's fine. It's not that much time loss.
Yeah. But also didn't grab the bomb correctly, and right before this, so definitely Cheese picking up some good time save there, as he both has plus out of the way and got that ledge grab.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what Punkay's going to be doing here in terms of strats. Like if he'll go for toxic base build and just like play like how he does in runs, or if he'll go for the toxic base clip.
Here comes Reds from Cheese the wall bounce as Punkay gets that Tomaplex in the pyramid.
Yeah, Cheese having so much speed here.
Yeah, that was a good turn. But the next little bit is the really crucial part, getting the roll out into the Z slide. Will he get the first frame? Will he die? All right, not
Oh,
the
gets
first
the
frame, but that's
two
still
frame.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, losing a couple seconds there compared to the ending he could have had.
It is
Not
kind of
too
tilting
bad.
for that to happen because it loses so much time. It's so deceiving.
Yeah, after doing everything
Yeah.
like really well, that last like final frame perfect input.
It's like the rest of SSL Reds is so fast that like normal like long jump and dive speed seems like you're crawling if you're going
Yeah,
really fast.
It really does. It really does. All right, 100 coin coming out from Cheese. I think we'll probably see reds here from Punkay. Yeah, as he's going for him.
All right.
Way better beginning than Cheese.
Yeah, looking good here.
All right, we'll see how much speed Punkay gets.
A little less.
Yeah, not quite as much as Cheese. He should still be able to grab all 4 of these coins, though.
There's a lot to unpack here with Cheese as well. You know, going for SSL 100. There's been actually a few alternative like optimizations that have been theorized. None of which Cheese is going to be going for here today. It's kind of the same what SSL 100 you know and love.
Yeah,
Punkay
Punkay
also
failed
not
Z slide
getting-
as well. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say pretty much on par with the red coins, but Cheese is going to save that time due to topless. We'll have to see where they are later on.
Yeah, so
Good pyramid entry.
yeah, Cheese definitely gaining some time here so far in SSL. And had a really nice 100 coin. I believe the beginning of it, too, had a good RNG spread for him. Wasn't too
Yeah,
bad.
that's one thing you can't really count on.
Yeah, getting that nice cycle in the pyramid there, I believe Simply was the first person. Well, he sort of like popularized that strat. I'm not sure where he got it from. Maybe or not the ideal on the.
I
one
think
of
he
the
got it from a
ideas
Circle
videos.
Mark video.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
from one of the ideas videos.
Like the 3-hour long All Ideas 2013 or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, Punkay's having some trouble here. He also missed one of the coins on the first go around with the bombs.
Yeah,
So
so double
yeah, we're a
turnarounds
little
here.
rough.
SSL 100 is probably one of the most.
I thought he was gonna get
skillful-
warped there. I was skipping a beat, or my heart was skipping a beat watching that.
Yeah, as I was saying, SSL 100, one of the most skillful 100 coin stars, has almost everything you can do besides swimming,
Yeah.
basically.
A lot of
this
really
game.
unique things as well, like the way you break the box in the pillar, you do those quick triple jumps. It's not really in anything else.
Yeah, it's a very cool stage, very fun, very fast. And it's got like the RNG stuff to it too. The stages with S and L's in them here, and oh, Punkay doesn't get like that weird ledge grab.
Oh, the camera's being a bit tricky here.
Yeah, definitely.
Wanted to crawl here.
Yeah, good idea. He definitely took it slower there because of that camera. So very good idea. Anything to avoid falling off there.
Yeah, it's
It-
such a
it's-
huge time loss.
Yeah, it's super frustrating. Your camera can get stuck behind the elevator that moves down, or like, you know, the big flop things. So it's kind of scuffed, really.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's go
making
from
it
Cheese. He's
happen.
gonna miss the elevator on the go around. I don't know what I'm saying by the go around, but he's
But-
just gonna have to wait for the elevator to respawn.
Yeah.
Commentator just making up words.
Not getting the fast elevator.
Yep.
But, all right. Here.
Punkay going for the classic ending. Cheese.
Yeah, Cheese with the wall kick here, and yeah, grab the coin there. Saw the little number 4 pop up.
Laid for the fast Scuttlebutt cycle.
Okay, looking pretty good here. Yeah, the RNG on that Scuttlebug wasn't in his favor there, unfortunately.
Tara, when you do HMC 100 and you enter that maze door, do you sidekick into the hole or do you dive roll out?
Still slide kick.
Yeah.
It's just way easier to get all the coins.
All right, here we go. Cheese with his Hazy Maze Cave BLJ. We'll see how it goes. All right. Lineup's looking
All right,
pretty
timing
good.
off.
And is through there
All
with
right.
one extra BLJ. That was super good BLJ from Cheese.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
let's
if you
see
know
how
anything
Punkay
about
goes.
Cheese, he doesn't like BLJs. So
Yeah.
You know, that's always somewhere where Cheese in particular you can look at as a place where he might lose some heavy chunks of time or rip his shirt.
Yeah. Cheese. Definitely a way to tilt Cheese is to fail a BLJ. All right, Punky looking good too. Got his red coin there. Scuttlebug does pop out there for Punky.
Yeah, that Scuttlebug is on like a little cycle as you enter the Reds room. It's pretty easy to make now for us. I remember back in like 2015, it was hard enough for people to give it a name. Early Spider Cycle.
Yeah, a bit of a strange one there. Definitely a minor thing, but something to pay attention to. Cheese had a good ending there. The blue coin didn't fall down, but he had a really fast 100 coin.
Let's watch Punke here.
All right.
Oh!
Oh!
Easy
I could tell from the way he kind of set that up, like he was going to be getting a lot of BLJs into the corner of the elevator, so he was pretty likely to get an insta-clip there.
Yeah, it doesn't get the fast stop, but it's better than, having to long jump on the red grate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, still good. Hopefully, yeah, his ending should be good here.
Oh,
Yeah, a bit of a dusty roll up there, as I'm saying that. I think it's going to mostly come up to the blue coin RNG, but takes another ledge grab. All right, better hold my tongue here. Just watch Punke. Don't want to actually curse him. I was just going to say, we'll see what the blue coin RNG is. And it does fall down, but it's pretty far.
That's as bad as you can get.
That's like worse than it not falling.
That blue coin was taken off. He was like if you let a wild dog off the leash.
Oh, Cheese missing triple
Cheese.
box.
Rough HMC for both of them, I gotta say. Cheese missed the elevator at the beginning of 100 coin, and now this.
Yeah, very, very unfortunate from Cheese there. But and
Yeah.
walking into the wall.
I'm hoping Punke will give us the old Toxic Base BLJ. Hope he doesn't pitch out on it.
I think he should at least try it.
No, he's gone for Toxic Base clip. He's doing the setup.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I don't. Yeah, he didn't do it last time either.
Oh well.
It's definitely a cool strat to see him doing runs though. He's pretty consistent at it.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised he opted to drop it.
Yeah. I mean, Punke is like the consistent racer, so like Barry was saying earlier, like he definitely is willing to drop some strats to not lose seconds. All right, Cheese has a triple box jump this time. He's going for his metal cap. All right.
Yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. Can he get the blankless? Oh, going on this way for the long jump is actually a bit harder.
And
But
slower.
I didn't know if it was slow or not. Thanks for.
Oh, Cheese missing a coin and rubbing the wall.
Oh, this is rough now. He's gonna have
He'll be
to
fine.
get a
Oh,
blinky.
how is he
Nah,
still
it's
like
not
on blinkless? What the heck?
It's still a fast strat. It's just slightly slower than the other fast strat, which is also easier.
She just did like a really fast turn in that little cage area where the two red coins are behind the bars. He did the wall kick off of the side.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that's what he normally does.
Yeah,
I tried doing
forget
that
what
strat. It
people
was
do,
very
though.
hard.
It's
I couldn't
been a
do it.
while. When you pace pal for too long, you miss out.
It's true. It's true. Oh, Punky
Oh,
missing his
Punky
triple
now.
box jump as well. All right, just opting for Christmas Miracle here.
That was a third frame. I wonder if he'll still get this. He does.
Ark made a video a little while ago. I know most viewers probably won't care, but if you miss that triple jump, you actually want to try to get like a third frame wall kick on the side foot wall kick so that you have a good height for the ground pound. I thought you always wanted to get like a first or second one, but third is actually most likely to work.
Yeah. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know as well, the being able to push that button is highly dependent on how high you get off of that wall kick, so that's what we're talking about, the frames on the wall kick itself. Earlier the frame, the higher you go. But all right, Punke looking good for his middle cap as well. Yeah, so yeah, both of them having some trouble here in HMC. Made similar mistakes. So lead probably won't change too much here, but definitely showing some kinks in the armor for both players.
Yeah, gonna be seeing a dinosaur strat here. Metal cap from Punky.
This.
Dug this one up from Egypt.
Yeah, but he's
Insane.
going there. Looking to be blinkless. Looking to be. Nah, it was like the same as Cheese. Just started to blink right after that coin. Alright, but Cheese headed out. Punky having a couple stars left.
Should call that Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the metal cap strat.
Alright, Cheese headed off to his red coins and lethal lava land here. I think this is the last star for Punky?
One more, I think.
I think, or he's got rolling rocks, right?
Probably.
I think he's got rolling rocks. I don't know how many stars
Probably.
he's supposed to have here because he did the alternate route. I think he's got that
42
one star.
generally. I think there was still like a 26 head of lobby, right? Para, I guess.
Same amount out of lobby.
Sorry?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You just don't do WOMs, you do CCM instead, so it'd be the same amount of stars. Oh, but not getting good RNG, but taking a bonk and avoiding the boulder. That was weird.
Yeah, he would have got hit anyway, probably. I see people kind of preaching like the really optimal strats, even like the C-up stuff, but with those, it's like you can't really dodge a boulder if it comes at you, so I would say they're generally worse for RTA.
Yeah,
oh, geez,
probably.
Side flip.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a debate for another time. Perry,
Perry literally just sent me a message. I don't know what happened. He said something came up. He's got to go. So a bit of emergency on his part. So that is all right. It's just me and Badronis here.
Yeah.
So hopefully everything's all right with Paracutia.
Yeah. I won't talk shit on him yet.
Yeah.
Until I know what's up.
All right. Could be anything with that Australian man. But regardless, ooh,
Right,
Cheese
he's
taking that ledge grab. That was a bit strange mistake there. Was going for the big bully, had to come do the triple bullies instead.
Yeah. 120 races aren't always great, but one thing I love about them is it just shows off so much more in basement, whereas in 70 star it's like kind of you're in and out, like in an out burger, it's pretty quick. And in 120 star, you really see why it's got such a reputation for killing runs. You know, you've got HMC, and even when 100 coin went pretty well for both of them, if I had to say, like even just some box jumps, rolling rocks, these kind of everyday things actually gave them some trouble, and that's just how it goes. And also, you know, they've been really grinding that much in the last like week or two, so you know, not like fully on their peak form as well.
Yeah, that's something we didn't mention. Neither runner like really grinding it out. Both of them playing the game. I've seen them both play, but definitely not like on a daily grind. So maybe that's why we're seeing a few small mistakes here we might not normally see if they were really had their head in it. Was really grinding it out. All right, she's on his 100 coin here. Let's see how it goes.
LOL 100 doesn't have much of a reputation for being difficult, but I think it's a bit of a sleeper in terms of the damage it can do, because you break your shell, massive time loss, you fall in volcano, massive time loss. It's killed more runs than I think it gets credit for. Because it's not that difficult mechanically, but goddamn if it doesn't bite you in the butt sometimes.
Yeah. No, it is. I think you're very much correct. It is very much a sleeper star. Riding the shell is not easy in general, so grabbing all those coins on the shell and then trying to do this volcano movement optimally. Yeah. Not the easiest thing in the world to do.
There's actually some stuff I was looking at recently about, you know, optimal shell stuff. Like you can actually grab the shell a little bit faster than the way Punky did. Running to the right is actually a bit of a slower turn, whereas if you run around to the left, you can get the shell like maybe 0.1 faster. Very small things.
Interesting.
But also like taking good lines with the shell, like this Punky is going way out of his way to get around the eyeball, whereas, you know, if you're being more optimal, you just kind of want to take a beeline to it, although you might not be able to react as well to the RNG.
Yeah, I think he noticed like.
Art.
Yeah, I think he noticed there like the eyeball turned to the right, like kind of from our perspective, it was like behind, was the pupil was.
Yeah.
And so he had to like take a wide angle to make sure it looked at him. I think that's why that happened. But yeah, definitely.
Well, in the meantime,
Yeah,
ahead.
definitely more consistent strats coming out from Punkay. Not looking to be like super optimal here.
yeah, definitely wasn't trying to swag out in the volcano as some people do. But now we should definitely turn your attention to Jesus' screen as he is going into Vanish Cap, one of the most infamous stars in the entire run, where everyone dies. Not all the time, but everyone dies some of the time.
At some point, yeah. All right, here we go. Cheese.
All right.
Looking pretty good.
Very, difficult cycle here to get.
Yeah, I got the clip, got the triple jump, is on the good cycle here.
Right.
And
As
it's
the
going
wall
for like
kicks
the
off.
early setup.
There we go. Oh, all right. That was really good from Cheese. Can you get the Siglemic? Or if you've been watching Bator's anime video. Oh, no, he doesn't. I
Not
was
Siglemic.
watching like Bator's anime outro, and he calls it like Blue Switch Heaven or something. You know, it's like Japanese, Blue Switch Heaven! No Japanese.
Possibly. That could be a good name. I've just been calling it the not Siglemic. Because it's like
Blue
kind
Switch
of
Fantasy. That's, god damn it.
Blue
I
Switch
got it wrong.
Fantasy.
Blue Switch Fantasy. Go Batora.
Alright, cool. Yeah,
Last
Punkay's turn to
game
go
will
into
be-
a Vanish Cap. He's got to drain the water real quick. Alright, so now Cheese is doing one of the stages that Punkay has already done. And then after Vanish Cap, Punkay should be doing Womp's Fortress instead of CCM.
Yep.
So, yeah, and CCM, like we were saying earlier, being a slower stage, about a minute slower than Womp's, these runners are looking very even, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell. Parapol could probably give us a bit of insight. I would say, based on the mistakes we've seen, I would still just about edge it to Punkay, but not by more than like 10-20 seconds.
Yeah, really hard to tell. Okay, Cheese making it over that gap.
Yeah. Also a sick Vanish Cap from Punkay. Got
Yeah.
the Blue Switch Fantasy.
Yeah, super nice. Didn't get caught up on that fence there. All right, we'll be leaving here. Gonna see him in Womp's Fortress. All right, she's having 2 hard stars out of the way here in CCM. He's got reds and wall kicks to work. So from here on out, the Penguin is probably the only other place that could really give him trouble. The rest of them are fairly consistent.
Yeah.
Like this one here, the slide skip. Not a hard star. You literally just, anyone can probably do this star if you want to boot up your N64. Just kind of long jump towards that corner there, slide off the end, and dive at the end so you don't take damage. But yeah, Cheese with the small optimization there. Kind of headed over that corner so he didn't have to roll out, and he slid straight to the door. So very nice moonwalk from Cheese.
Alright, I'm pretty excited to see what it's actually going to be when they head over to BBH. Who will be in the lead? Punkay's got 2 stars down, but much quicker stars here. For instance, Owlus, only a 12-second star. And he's going to get it.
Yeah, oh.
Not getting the downtown. A little bit slow as well.
Yeah, a bit of a slow of an Alice there. Didn't get the fence clip either, so at least he's got it. It's better than missing it entirely. Oh, alright, yeah, so he got Candleless first time, so he should be on his 100 coin here. Alright, let's see how this pro route goes.
Yeah, a little bit risky to do here because Punkay, I know he really likes the easy route or the easy half cycle skip route.
Yeah, this one's saving like a second or two overall, but definitely more scary. But he does have the cycle, so he's good from here on out. Does end up saving those few seconds, but horrible RNG on that blue coin. That coin just like jumped straight over him.
Yeah, that's going to be another 3 or so seconds, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's the RNG coming into play right there. Punkay played that like super well. There's nothing he could have really done about that.
Yeah, just about RNG.
Yeah, all right. As
All right,
Cheese
that'll be
finishes up his 100 coin on CCM, has all the coins that he needs, just needs to grab the last few. Skipping 1 coin here. So the star spawns at the very end of this coin line. Oh, there's a nice little jump dive there.
Yeah, you want to do that under the little roof there so it helps you land quickly. Alright. After this star, it's only going to be Snowman's head left, I believe, for Cheese. And Pumpkin still has Womp King and top of the fortress. So maybe Cheese will be in the lead after all. We'll have to see.
Yeah, maybe Cheese is in the lead. I'm pretty sure that the Snowman's head is faster than both of these stars. Both of these stars take about a minute, a little over.
I would say like a minute 15. A good rule of thumb is that the transition between one stars fade out and like the beginning of the next star is like 15 seconds. And Womp's is 30 seconds, Fortress is 15, so you have a minute 15 total.
Alright. Yeah, very good to know there. But yeah, definitely putting Cheese in the lead here, because he's going to be grabbing the star and he's going to be headed off to BBH. Thank you so much for the sub, man. I really appreciate that.
I'm actually really impressed that Cheese has been able to battle back and take this lead, because if you look at the beginning, Cheese making that pretty much like 20-second mistake, falling off the JRB ship. And then, you know, a few little things in basement. But overall, really holding it down here. You know, showing why he is one of the true titans of the game.
Yeah, and this is kind of what I was saying earlier. Like, you know, Cheese probably made more mistakes overall, but Punkay tuning down his strats lost him a good amount of time in general. So Cheese being able to nail most of his stuff has put him in the lead over Punkay, who should have had a lead because Cheese took a big bonk in JRB. Bonked on the ship, lost like probably 30 seconds or so.
Yep, let's see door skip. I think he's got that by a mile.
Yeah, super nice.
Really good second boo kill. And Punkay is actually over 20 seconds behind. She's entered at 48.39. Punkay entered at like 49.03, so you're looking at about 24 or 25 seconds. So really substantial lead here.
Yeah, looking good. Oh, but she's bonking on the box there.
Did he even kill the booze? I think he's got
one more to go. Yeah, he didn't kill the second one. All right, I guess we'll swap over to Cheese's audio here since he is officially in the lead.
Officially.
Officially. All right, Cheese's audio is way quieter than Punkay's is.
Yeah,
Nice
BBH.
ground pound from Punkay.
She's been talking in the mic the whole time. All right, we
Oh,
might have to
maybe.
swap over to Punkay if he keeps talking, but oh well. We're good for now.
Punkay actually got the second door skip. When it was funny, I think he killed the one boo first, but then with the second one, he still had time to do the long jump through the door. So that was kind of nuts.
Cheese
Also, I
did?
want to point out that no, Punkay got the second door skip.
Okay.
I also want to point out that Cheese has been optimizing his BBH a little bit lately, where he used to do this really old dinosaur strat for merry-go-round where he like wall kicked off the wall, and that was literally like half a second slower than the really easy like double jump kick. So he's finally switched to doing that.
Yeah, I know Cheese is
Alright,
definitely.
outside.
Oh yeah, Cheese having a good outside there on his center coin. But yeah, he's had some trouble with BBH in the past. Infamously, kind of his worst stage overall compared to other runners. So we'll see how he does here. BBH is a very, very easy stage to lose small amounts of time. Just like not hitting a door properly, rubbing against a bunch of walls. You know, maybe eyeball RNG not going your way.
You can even run into like a coffin or something and just get stuck and lose a bunch of time. A lot of things you can run into.
Yeah, it's just the land
Like,
of the
bad
tiny
RNG.
time loss.
What I think is really cool about BBH is a lot of people don't like this about BBH, but I like how compartmentalized it is. You have just room after room on this 100 coin, and each room kind of has its own like little flavor, and they're not very hard on their own, but together they make a really difficult and dynamic star. Oh my god! That risk for what we call a factory, where you would fall through the floor and into the merry-go-round area.
Yeah, he after the bonk on the little seesaw there, he was looking good, so I didn't say anything, but then yeah, bonked again after hitting the boo. That was really funny from Cheese. But Punkay having a much better ending there. So I think Punkay
It just
saved
never
a
gets
little
old,
time.
dude. Really doesn't.
Yeah, he must have. Both of them going for the triple jump off the little like post by the door. I really like the strat.
Yeah, that's such a cool strat to see. I'm so glad people started doing that. Wait,
Thank you
Laser
for the
Space
bit.
Squishy with the 400. Now is probably a good time to mention that all bits and donations going on during the stream will go towards the prize pool. I think we're currently at like
Oh
760.
my god. So, I wanted to point out that the strat Cheese is doing. So watch Punkay here for what you're supposed to do. You turn around, double jump, and then you do a kick. What Cheese did is, I believe he kicked on like the first possible frame, so he didn't actually turn around. He just kicked like facing the pit, and that made him fall in the water, losing like a good like 3 to 5 seconds. Very little things.
Yeah, and as you can see, like Cheese was up by a pretty decent amount, and Punkay's kind of like right behind him now.
And a really good reaction from Punkay with the boo where it was. Like he didn't want to turn around trying to ground pound the boo and make him go invisible. But instead he did a low ground pound and then took the time to jump up high and ground pound the star. Because the boo, well the star spawns when you kill the boo and the boo will despawn when it hits the wall. So the closer he is to a wall, the sooner the star will spawn. It takes a little bit of planning, I guess, to get a good star grab.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Again, just those tiny things. And she's had a little bit of trouble here. Didn't quite ground pound the box immediately. And didn't side flip
Of course, Punkay's
going up to the ledge.
making a
Alright, we'll swap over to Punkay's audio. I think she's realized we were using Punkay in the beginning, and then he just started like talking to his chat. But okay. So listen to Punkay. She's barely ahead, essentially a stage entry ahead in BBH. So, and 54 minutes into a run, that is not bad whatsoever.
Missing a side flip there. He's going to back this up with a triple jump. Look how tight they are. I think they've done the same stars, so Punkay actually made up a real metric ton of time.
Yeah, he's
believe
caught up a
they-
lot here in BBH.
So yeah, he's gone from like 25 seconds behind to only like 5 seconds behind.
Thank you again for the 400 bits, Laser Space Squishy. Going towards the prize pool here.
The power of modern BBH.
Yeah, all right, both runners finishing up here. I believe this is their final star. And while they
All right,
finish
then we
up,
get the main event of the downstairs, DDD 100.
yeah,
We all
exactly.
have a love-hate relationship with it.
Yeah, DDD being probably the hardest, DDD 100 coin being like one of the hardest stars here. Oh, but Punkay getting caught up on this double jump here.
That's not a star you mess up often.
Yeah, the timing just must have been like barely off. I think he like touched the fence or something. But real quick before we get
Yeah.
into this, need to mention our sponsors here, top left and top right of your screen, Integrity ATL and GotValues.com. Both of them work together to sponsor this tournament and also provide business coaching typically. And what they're offering you here is a free values assessment. They will help you find out what core values are important to you, and you can use those values to make life's hard decisions a bit easier. Make sure you're not violating your values. So gotvalues.com, exclamation point sponsor in the chat to find out more. Click the free values assessment tab. But,
And you have Cheese and Punkay both doing this really strange, I mean, it's fast, but the beginning where you take the first 5 coins going downwards rather than upwards is quite difficult. You can look at the way the vortex pulls them in. It's a lot more harder to navigate. It takes a lot of fine-tuning with your swimming. Pretty good rings from Cheese. Looks like Punkay is also on track to do pretty well here. Rings are very easy to overlook if you are a new runner or someone who hasn't done 120 before. This will kick your ass, and it doesn't really look like that because these guys have been swimming in Mario for years. But yeah, I was, unprepared for how difficult swimming turned out to be. But here we go. Time for the sub part, the more famous part, which is also a little bit more swaggy.
yeah, definitely.
Will Cheese be able to hold on to his lead?
That is the question here. Essentially, one fall off the sub could be the lead difference here.
Good jump. And he's got it.
Yeah, sick triple jump there from
Punkay's not
Cheese.
going for that.
Yeah, I doubt Punkay will be doing that as well. But, all right, Cheese with the coin grab and the slide into the other coin. Very nice. Extremely
Yeah,
good.
brilliant sequence there. Got to finish up with a triple jump dive though. This is for all the marbles, and he hits it on possibly the last pixel of the sub. You look at his feet. Look at his feet. If he had gone like another inch, he would have slid off and lost about 20 seconds. All right, let's see if Punkay can match. It's not looking.
Oh,
Okay, that's good.
yeah, he got it as well. Did two amazing DDD 100s out of both runners here.
Legendary. Truly titans of the game. All right, that was really sick from Cheese. I actually don't know what his segment time was, but I would guess that was like absolutely sub 240.
Yeah, I think he gained a few seconds over Punkay there. Looks like he did.
Yeah, the triple jump that Cheese does is almost something that you should not even consider doing, but Cheese is just kind of absurdly good in a very kind of unique way that he can just get muscle memory for something and then do it almost every time, or at least well enough to have it be worthwhile. Whereas Punkay's at least more realistic. He's like, I'm not going for that. That's a garbage sabotage strat.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, definitely one of those tricks that Cheese just has decided to do. He's gotten pretty consistent at it, I believe. So not too bad.
But
yeah, obviously, yeah, Cheese being like one of the best in the world. You viewers at home should not be going for that.
Take that off of the guidebook. You know, the guidebook says do not do it, but you know, Cheese just doesn't live by the guidebook.
Yeah, we give Cheese a pass. We give him a pass. All right, yeah, Cheese headed out to pretty sure his back sub here. Neither Cheese nor Punkay, I don't think, has adopted the new sub routes where you do these stars at the beginning before you going into Fire Sea. Instead, you will do Fire Sea later after it moves back. There was recently a few new route changes that Drogi has discovered with some lag reductions that is now faster, but it is much harder. You have to do some really awkward camera maneuvering. So Cheese with a front sub, just opting to do that, and then Punkay going for back sub, it looks like. Again, sacrificing some time for that consistency. It's not that much slower, actually. It looks a bit slower, but it's probably only like a second or two. It's not much.
Yeah, it's like a second and a half. All right, time for Fire Sea, the other really crucial star in the post-basement segment. This is what you really need if you want a good run to be great. But in general, for a race, you know, it's still close, and a normal cycle from Cheese with a lava boost cycle from Punkay would definitely switch the lead still. They are very close right now. Cheese is looking great for that lava boost very early. You can look at when Mario long jumps. If his head comes above that blue platform as it's rising, you'll be in time for it. Getting the type of wall kicks now. We'll see if Punkay can get the lava boost as well. Really crucial here for him to get this right now. And I believe he's got it with plenty of time to spare. Nice lag reduction with the sideways camera. You can't really tell how early you are with the sideways camera, which is kind of a disadvantage. But saves just a couple lag frames. So, pretty cheeky Fire Sea there. Cheese getting a nice entry as well. Punkay not as early at the ending, but still really impressive.
Yeah, that was super good for both runners, actually. Like
200 Fire Sea for both of them.
Yeah, amazing Fire Sea, clean endings from both of them as well. I mean, you were commentating it right there. That was just beautiful. So, very nice throw from Cheese. This is the one Bowser throw you do not want to miss if you are to miss a single one. Yeah, if you miss them, Bowser has to do this whole animation again. We'll see Punkay's throw looking good. Don't have to watch that whole sequence of events happen.
So Mark, I want to ask you, do you know what the best time of the tournament is?
Cheese has it. It's like 140. It's like a low 140. Nobody's gotten a 139.
Because I was going to say this is 103 up pace, which is what you're looking at if you're looking at a 139. So I don't know how many race 139s have ever happened. Maybe never, honestly. I don't know. But this is a really, really good run.
Yeah, Cheese has really been killing it after that mistake in JRB. Like, it's been like a world record pace run after that mistake. It really has.
By the way, can you Oh, never mind.
Okay.
On your screen share, it looks like you have like
Oh,
Puncay's timer highlighted. On the
yeah,
screen,
yeah,
you
yeah.
didn't.
I had to move it because it wasn't showing the 1 hour. So yeah, we
Yeah.
should be good now.
Cheese recently changed his splits to be like cheese colored to go with his layout.
He did, yeah. He's now
Used to
golding
have
everything,
back-
always.
Yeah. What's mental about Punkay is that I literally watched like a clip of Punkay from like 2014 and he had the exact same splits. Just the light blue timer, like the magenta and cyan like plus minuses. Like
Mhm.
it's the exact same timer for like 6 years. He has no desire to ever change that. I guess it's part of his identity now.
Yeah, he just keeps it as it is. Punky looked like he went a little slow trying to grab the star and needing to line it up. But a couple swims and he's got the star. Not a big deal. Normally you
Yeah,
spawn
Dirk's
like right at that star. He was a little above it.
Yeah.
So, all right, Cheese on his final star here. We'll see what the door touches here. It'll be a high 103. I think will still be a 103.
It's also about 15 seconds after this star fade out, so I'm gonna say like 103.49. Wait, no, that's way too early.
Yeah, it'd be a little early. Probably
But
like
it'll be about
55, I would say. We'll see.
thereabouts.
Somewhere in between. 103. I think Punky will get like right at 104. Oh, but couldn't grab the cap.
That's really annoying because this is one of the stars that are pretty easy, and it's just kind of like a don't mess up kind of thing, and then you're like, I messed up.
Yeah. All right. 103. What? 54, 55. Is that what he touched that?
I actually wasn't paying attention. I would say that was like 53 or so.
I saw him like unlocking the door at like 06, so
Okay.
it was like 03, I think. Maybe 04.
103 to a 104.12, so about a 20-second difference.
Right, yeah.
Punkay
Cheese,
could still get on with this. He's consistent enough upstairs to get it done if he has a really good one.
oh yeah, absolutely. 20 seconds is nothing here. That's like a single mistake on a trick here in the upstairs. So super close. Yeah, Cheese 103 in a race is actually insane. I don't think we've had a 103 uptime in a race yet.
I'm not too knowledgeable about all the past races, but knowing that there haven't been that many 120 races, this has to at least be one of the first. All right, Cheese, pretty good quick race through downtown. Very sleeper star here.
Yeah, it's actually
And
very
what a
hard.
race for a guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's very hard to like see Mario because he's like phasing in and out with his vanish cap, and then judging like where Mario's about to wall kick off of can be like really hard as well.
Yeah. Walking times out of a side flip are always weird because you go so slowly. You want to rush the A press.
Yeah, you really do. Wall's further back than it looks. But,
All right, Cheese, really nice star here. Actually needing some extra wall kicks, but he's going to make it happen anyway.
yeah, his angle was a little far to the right, wasn't able to like sway his way over. Oh, and Puck going for the double jump there was didn't quite make it.
Yeah, a little bit of a scuffed beginning here.
Yeah,
Cheese,
oh,
but definitely makes some time off of that.
and yeah, hitting the cage there, bonking all the way down. That's not the worst thing in the world, but definitely not what you want to see.
Yeah, and if you're a Cheese fan, you want to see him going right into that second triple jump wall kick and nailing top of the town. Really putting him in a great spot here.
Yeah,
Right.
if Cheese can stay consistent, he's in the spot he needs to be, for sure.
Yeah. It's so hard to battle back against Punkay if you're behind. But if you're in the lead, you know you at least have a chance. You just have to do what you can to hold on to it. And Wedge Joy World Secrets, not a slouch either. Generally regarded as one of the most fun stars to do in the run. Just a lot of pretty unique movement. Punkay getting that triple jump walking for top of the town. She's avoiding getting amped. I noticed that you get amped a lot on that star if you try to do the side football kick to ledge guard by the coin ring rather than out on the wall. Pretty good ending.
Yeah, very nice from Cheese there. Right. Punkay's starting to do his secrets here.
a little bit dusty. If you had like your little misc timer on, you'd see it was a bit behind cheeses. All right, 100 coin though.
That was a nice like dive clip off that fence.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it saves basically nothing, so it's not really worth doing, but it's cool.
It's just there.
Yeah.
Yeah, super good secrets. Looking like a good ending here, and oh, just not quite hitting the fence.
Oh, jeez. Missing a side flip. Fun fact, this is Cheese's favorite star in the game.
Red Gyro 100.
Yep.
It's actually one of my favorites as well, just because this downtown section is so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never see it in any other category, but it is super fun to like run around and grab all the red coins here. Like running on top of the buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Right, yeah, Punky on his 100 coin as well.
She's making it up to the box before the water level lowers. And coming around here to this coin ring, it's actually quite difficult to make these jumps and get all 8. But that was clean. And really nice job to get those 2 reds.
Yeah, really
Okay,
clean
gonna join him in
down. Alright, nice punch, does the rollout. Long jump straight over that corner to get the glitchy double jump to grab that last coin. Very clean.
Gorgeous.
And he looks like he's close enough to the wall. He will be clipping up after this star. Yep. Saving like a nice second there. Alright, she's picture perfect there. See if Punky can match.
I think it's because I haven't commentated much with you because we all just pause the same amount. I'm like, all right, now I'm gonna talk, and then you're like, now I'm gonna talk. I'm sorry for talking over you.
Yeah, that's all good, man. It happens. Both have our times. Oh, both Skeeters in the corners. Nice little display there for the fans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty good 100 from Punkay, but Cheese just had a near flawless Wet Dry World. In fact, let me check his stream and I'll tell you the segment time.
Yeah,
518. 518 is elite. Like the community best gold is like 515 or 514.
Oh, that's insane. I did see him lift like one side flip as well. Like that was the only somewhat mistake I saw.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, already here, an entire star ahead of Puncayshun. Definitely saved time there. And clean secrets there from Cheese.
Yeah, what a statement here to go off of a Grey DDD 100 Fire Sea Wet Dry World THI secrets. The man is not stopping. He wants to win. He wants to be the Titan of the Titans.
Yes, sir. And I think Cheese is using the splits that he ran in this tournament. He has a 1:40.13, which I think was his time in the tournament. So, and he's like 5 seconds ahead of that. So definitely on pace for a 1:39 here. And with Punky not far behind, like this is 2 insane runs here.
Nice left side mountain clip. That's one of the strats that Cheese and Punky were actually pretty late to pick up on because it was one of those like, I don't know, like it seemed like a bit of a novelty thing when it first kind of caught on. And I was one of the first people to do it, but now pretty much everyone does because we realize it's actually really easy and fast.
Yeah, it's really fast, really easy, and they can save between like 1 and 1.5 seconds if you do the fast movements.
Well, over not mountain clipping, it's like a second.
Yeah.
If you do the
true.
clip, it's like maybe half a second.
Yeah, versus running around.
All right. She's going for piranhas early. Oh, he's going to be doing THI 100 with Koopa. That's
he's doing THI 100 with Koopa. I was actually, when he did left side, I thought he was going for Wiggler. But yeah, no, just setting up the...
doing Wiggler last because in the star menu, it's star number 6. And for Koopa, you need to at least have star number 3 available. So you kind of have to at least do piranhas and top of the mountain.
Yeah, that mountain box star and then piranhas spawn the Koopa.
Oh no, this is THI with Koopa.
But yeah, Chief spawning here in the large island for his 100 coin.
Yeah, this is absolutely mental. I'm always really excited to see this in runs. It's one of those things that's always a risk, but one of these things that, you know, kind of blows your mind when it's executed properly.
Jeez, that was so fast from Cheese.
Yeah.
Alright, in this red section here. Oh, it has the jump kick. That's That's so scary. This red section is super
Ooh.
scary. He's gonna have to do it again to actually grab the red star. So let's see it one more time. But it's super fast
Clean take.
here.
All right, talking to the Koopa with a big double jump to spawn the text box and
Yeah.
kill a Goomba.
The delayed
One
Goomba
motion.
kill. Yeah, that's super
Alright.
cool. And you can see Punkay doing the normal 100 coin setup on the left side. He started in the tiny island.
Yeah, we gotta watch this Koopa race here. She's going all the way down here for the coins. Love that slide. And he's going for the jump.
Oh my
And he's
God!
gonna die! That's it! That's it! Massive time loss from Cheese. Going for an optimization there to save some time on the final bridge, because the wind will blow you backwards. So he wanted to be able to dive from an angle so he got the most speed possible. And it just wasn't enough. It just wasn't enough, and now Punkay's in a massive lead here. That could be it. It's not over for sure, but man, the 139 dream shattered. This is Mario, fellas.
That's
Bitch game.
That's absolutely true. I mean, truly heartbreaking that she's lost it right there. But going forward again, like Punkay already finishing up his 100 coins, so he has 1 star behind Cheese.
Ooh.
But yeah, that's leading Punkay's favor by probably about a minute, I'd have to say. Because Cheese was at the end, like he was almost at the end of the 100 coin.
Yeah. So the thing to note is that even when he finishes the race, he has to kill a couple more Goombas, so it's not like right at the end. And
Yeah.
it's not maybe quite as bad as dying in the cave in the normal THI 100 route. But man, that's like at least a minute and a half of a time loss.
Yeah, that's insane. All right, Cheese is going to be finishing up here. Hopefully it doesn't happen again.
He was executing it so well, of course.
He
But that's,
was.
You know what happens? You get a little too comfortable. So yeah, you'll see like the wind blowing you backwards, and you just have to do these delayed dive rollouts. All right, RNG. Oh my God, it's gonna fall. The flag actually obscured his vision. This is why this is not a common strat.
Yeah,
If you ever want to know, like, why doesn't everyone do THI with Koopa?
because of this reason right here. Cheese has to run
Yeah,
all the way
just
over here to
all
grab
the
this
way-
last one.
Absolutely heartbreaking.
Yeah, we actually saw Tago do this route when he was racing as well, and we saw one of the Goombas just like run straight off the edge, like right at the end. He finished the race, looked at the Goombas, and he was just fell right off. He was gone. So
Look at the Koopa. He's in the corner. I don't know if it ever gets like all the way. I mean, he does sometimes. Of
imagine
course.
the
He
Koopa
stops,
falls
like,
off.
around
Just keeps
the- I
running.
don't know. Maybe it's possible. I've never seen it.
I've never
Maybe
seen it
someone in
either.
the chat knows it's possible.
Penguin can fall off the
Koopa.
slide.
Maybe the Koopa was an empath and felt like ending it all.
He realized he's never gonna win the races. He just decides to jump off the edge.
I guess.
Okay, all right, Punkay on his I think his last star here. I think he's doing this as the final one. Or he might no, he already did Piranhas. Yeah, I think this is his last one. But oh, Cheese taking a ledge grab there. A little scary for him. But spawning the star. Gonna make 87 for Cheese, 88 for Punkay. So was basically a 1-star lead for Cheese. Is now a 1-star lead for Punkay.
Yep. That's kind of how it is. And also, Wiggler's a fairly long star. You know, I don't want to make it seem worse than it is, but Wiggler's about 45 seconds, so
Yeah, it's
Punkay's about a good minute in the lead now.
yeah, a little more than a star, yeah, because this one's long. More than an average one.
It looks like Cheese is going to be losing based off of his splits, you know, over a minute 45, maybe a minute 50.
Yeah.
So, really tragic here. It's actually mental. Like, he still has a 140 best possible time, despite losing a minute 50 in THI. He had like mid 138 best possible time still.
Yeah, it was pretty insane. But like you said, this is Mario. Anything can happen. Grabbing his final star. Gonna be meeting Punkay here in TTM. Meanwhile, Punkay getting his log wall kick. And looking pretty good. Ooh, doesn't get the ledge grab, but gets the wall kick. So, not falling all the way down.
This is going to be yet another test of Punky's consistency and mentality. You know, he has everything he needs to win the championship, but he's got to hold it down for the next half an hour, and anything can happen. Did he do breezeless first? Because we might have just talked right over it. It's such a short start.
I think he did actually. I think he already did breezeless. He's got an extra star, and he normally does it first, so I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, he's not going to be going for breezeless. I actually respect this. He's not trying to overcompensate, because that only makes things worse. I would say 90% of the time.
Yeah, that is true. He's just trying to be consistent, try not to lose any more time, which is almost like the only thing you can do at this point. Where towards the end of the race, we have 4 more stages and then bits. I mean, 5, I guess, if you include Cloud, but you know, not too many opportunities left to make up time. So definitely making sure you don't lose time could be the better option here.
But you also, I don't think Punka usually watches the races. He usually just wants to play his own game. So I don't think that's really in his head. But missing the monkey glitch actually gives Cheese a bit of an opportunity. You know, this is maybe another like 5-ish seconds.
Yeah, I mean, Cheese is not out. Punke is making some tiny mistakes Cheese can pick up on. So
I would actually say TM100 is also a place where a lot of runs have significant mistakes. You can die on the mushrooms. You can take huge bonks in like the maze with the red coins. And if you fall off the slide or like at the end, it's like almost as bad as the THI death. So we'll have to see what Punky can do. He's going to do it last, going for the box here. That'll put him at 94.
Yep.
TK Mulek with 96 after getting the 100 coin.
All right, it's been pretty good from Cheese so far. So yeah, like you were saying, we'll see what the 100 coin lies in store for Punke. But this is not the oh, this is the monkey star. Okay. So Cheese grabbing the monkey does save that time. Snagging it for himself.
It's a bit of an awkward angle there. You usually want to be like a little bit more toward the corner, but he still got it. And Cheese has just been playing phenomenally. Oh, Punke getting over the reds without any trouble. Just wanted to point that out. This is a pretty important part of the star. Ooh, and falling down a bit. You know, this is where things can get bad. You can get hit by a Monty Mole, chucking a rock.
Yeah.
Through on the second try. Not too bad. It is Punke after all.
Yeah, was able to get it the second time. Falling down, a bit annoying, but not the biggest deal in the world. All right, is up there and is in the slide. So should be pretty good here. Does need to grab all the coins here that he can. You purposely missed one just because it's kind of slow to go for it, but gonna be looking to grab all these coins here for the most part.
You definitely don't want to grab that coin and then forget to miss another one, because if you spawn the 100 coin star on the side, it's pretty much like you have one frame to jump and grab it, otherwise you're gonna miss it, and then you're SOL.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, spawning the star on this slide is not like CCM at all. You want to avoid that, and you want to leave the slide before spawning it.
Yeah.
Because yeah, like you said, you can miss the star, and then you're not getting it back. Like, it's impossible. Literally impossible.
Yep, you're not getting it back. Sounds like someone came and took it from you, which kind of is the case.
Kinda. You stole it from yourself by being bad at the game.
Yeah.
And having one too many coins. Alright, Punke having the 100 coin star done. Cheese, just on his tail, is in the slide, so Cheese really not that far behind. Like, yeah, we're kind of talking about how much time it was, but still in this race regardless. You know, a death and Tippy could really bring this back. That's how close the race is.
Oh yeah, a minute with SL, particularly the 100 coin. Tick-tock clock, Render Ride, Bowser in the Sky, and throws. It is still definitely possible for Cheese to make kind of an all-time shocker comeback. But you know, as it stands, I would still say it's about a minute. You know, can't sugarcoat it too much, right? It's going to be a long uphill battle. Definitely relying on Punky to make at least like 2 significant mistakes. But I mean, that's
how it goes
not
sometimes.
that many mistakes for how much time's left. so definitely possible. Pretty good Igloo though. Punkay being as consistent as ever. It's kind of crazy. Even when they're not really actively grinding for a world record, they can still put forth some pretty nutty no resets. And this would have been an amazing one without the THI 100 death.
Yeah, absolutely. It
And if
still
you take out
is an
the
amazing
Jared-
one.
Yeah.
All right, Punkay going down this slide. Gets the box break without touching the ground. Knowing exactly where to go.
The box is actually really tough because depending on what frame you jump off the green slope, you'll have a different amount of speed, which changes how much you need to hold back. So there's a lot going on there.
Yeah, having to adjust as you're going. Cheese heading into the igloo. I actually really like the igloo movement. It's like pretty difficult, and you only see it in 120. So very nice there from Cheese.
That was an absurdly good Igloo. Clean entry, nice speed double jump dive, clean star grab, everything.
Yep. Very.
I saw him practice it before he started the race, so I guess it paid off. All right, 100 coin now. Oh, money bag helping out today. What a bro.
Yeah, you can only miss 1 coin here on this 100 coin, and the money bags are like the biggest form of RNG in the game, basically.
Yeah.
At least the roughest form. They like to go out everywhere. So grabbing all the coins in that first money bag, very important.
And it's not like a blue coin either, just 5 yellow coins that just shoot out in all directions.
Yeah. All right, Punkay looking good here.
Not too bad for Cheese. He's gonna let that one go. Maybe it'll swing back his way based off of the slide.
Oh.
Yeah.
As it does, decides to kind of run out of his way for it. Might not be a bad decision.
You can also get backup Goombas in the Igloo.
Yeah, this is true. You kind of want to leave yourself like 1 coin leeway at the end, because if a coin
Absolutely.
falls into the water at the very end, then like you're pretty out of luck. You have to kill a whole new enemy and you lose a lot of time. So yeah, Cheese looking pretty good. Having that extra coin for both runners is super nice. Oh, Cheese going ahead and just opting for that Goomba. Has 2 extra coins now.
That's pretty surprising. But he will have that backup. Alright, Punkay has a backup for the money bag and doesn't need to get that last one. So showing the value of it.
Yeah, that's why it's really important to grab it.
He does need to get this yellow coin again though. And looking good. Oh, accidental long jump. Fly guy
That-
buzzed on the ground. I don't know what that's about.
That fly guy just wants in on the action, man. He knows something's up and just wants to be a part of it. I don't think he realizes what his part would actually be, though.
And Cheese does not have a spare, but the money bag really actually was kind to him.
Did he miss some coins somewhere? Maybe he missed some coins that I didn't see.
Before the pond.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. Did not have the spare.
Gotcha. So not too bad
And
here
that
from
was
Cheese,
the
but
fall.
getting bad RNG. Can he grab the star
Okay,
off this fall?
Not able to press A in time.
Yeah, has to.
Yeah, this place is actually one of the most annoying places to be in the entire game because the slippery slope, the wind in the canyon makes it really hard to get out. Oh my god.
Then falling down again. Oh, he almost saved it, actually. That was almost really fast if he would have jumped up.
I think I'm, employing the good old commentator's curse just to illustrate my point.
Yeah, exactly. Gotta really drive it home. But yeah,
Okay,
unfortunate
touching the
spot for
door.
Cheese.
25
25
see, maybe Cheese wants to go for the Wilco clip to make up a free 8 seconds. We'll see about it.
Perhaps. Could be some free time save. Alright, but Punkay here in cloud stage. Opting for the dive onto this cloud here.
Punkay could fall in cloud. Not that he ever does, but he could.
This is a possibility that would definitely bring the lead back, probably in Cheese's favor, I'd say.
Oh, that would be really bad for Punkay. We might have a really exciting race. It would be a shame if anything happens to it.
That'd be really bad for Punkay, yeah. Great for the race, but we don't want to talk about that. But all right, yeah, Punkay just kind of doing the standard Reds route here. Some runners kind of do it more insane.
The Harry Potter movie where like Snape is like controlling the broom, I'm like controlling the cannon shot with my mind or whatever.
Yeah, you like board it so he like bonks on something, falls off.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think that's gonna happen. This is a pretty safe spot from here on out. Hopefully we'll avoid this pole grab, but even if he doesn't, Yeah, he's still in good shape.
Clean.
Alright,
Club
very nice
Penguin
Cloud.
clean.
Alright, Cheese's turn. So exactly like one Cloud stage's behind. That's like a little over a minute. Alright, Cheese doing the same Cloud movement as Punkay did. As he jumps into TikTok clock. Alright, TTC 100 coin. A little RNG heavy. Very fast star, very movement intensive.
Alright, let's see what he's got. He got through the first part all right, which is arguably the hardest, but
yeah,
no easy parts.
Yeah, having a clean beginning, yeah, extremely hard to do. So just needs to finish it out. Nice triple jump there.
Also worth mentioning, no safety red, where Cheese is gonna get it, I'm pretty sure. Give him that room for error.
Yeah, I think Cheese grabs it in normal runs. Say like you lose like a second going for it, but you're kind of able to take things a little faster, not so safe. So it kind of makes up for itself there. But super clean from
Punkay
Punkay.
looked like he wasn't even planned for it. Yeah, really clean.
But yeah, Punkay, yeah, didn't go for anything safely and was able to make it happen without that bonus coin. And was a little off.
Pick up the thwomp, but instead he went behind the star. You're gonna have to go up again.
Yeah,
and you know, Cheese is in the 100 coin now. Actually going for time jumps on moving bars. I take that back, but he's less than a minute behind, and you know he could make up even more time if he can get a clean 100. It's not over.
Definitely leaving some time save for Cheese here. He's left a little like bites here and there for Cheese to pick up, but it hasn't been big enough for it to really make that big of a difference. All right. Oh, and Punkay not getting the good ending like he was looking for. Oh, Cheese falling
Cheese,
down.
though. Oh, Spaghetti Fest. This is Tippy. This is Tippy.
It is indeed Tippy.
Nice triple jump.
That flame spitter always makes me nervous when people go for that backup. It always looks like they're gonna like jump right into that flame. But yeah, she's making it work. Obviously knowing what he's doing.
Yeah, but that's gonna take away the time save that Punkay just given to him.
Yeah.
So unless Punkay does something else, it's gonna be even more difficult. Alright, looks like this is gonna be the 100 coin coming out from Cheese, and I will see him go for the 6 red coins instead of 5, which will give him 2 extras. And that'll let him be, as you said, a bit more eager on the other boxes.
Yep. I kind of barely got that double jump there. It was right on the edge. But yeah, she's grabbing all the blue coins pretty well. Yeah, just super clean movement. I love these TTC fast like side flips, wall kicks.
Yeah. She's gonna let that one go. The jump dive rollout, first seen by D whatever, but looks amazing. Look, she's actually missed the 2 coins, so
yeah,
really good that he elected to get the safety.
Really working out there for Cheese with those extra coins. And yeah, we're looking at like 108 to 110 on the coin or the star count. So 2 stars behind a TTC. They all are like quick stars, but yeah, I mean still like a minute, still a solid minute, a little more behind.
Okay, nice triple jump. You got to hold back quite precisely to get around the flipper and then land on it.
Yeah, that was clean.
Cheese
moving reds, misses the coin.
Can he save it? I think he can. Oh my god, it's
okay. There's
he has to back up here.
Yeah, there's a pretty safe backup here, and he's got it right there. All right, very nice.
Ooh.
But can he ground pound here? Okay, he can. He was pretty far. All right.
If he didn't ground pound, he wouldn't have got it. You're right.
Yeah, little scary there from Cheese, but was able to make moving reds work. Didn't save the time he was looking for, but super cool to see.
Punkay entered Rainbow Red at 131.35.
Alright, we'll see what Cheese has. Alright, Punkay deciding to do 100 coin first. Is looking really nice at this beginning. Makes that pendulum cycle there with no problem. And he has all the coins. How many coins did he grab from the Shy Guy? Did he grab both of them?
Only one.
Or he just grabbed
Only one.
just one? Okay. Okay,
So
and then
he's good with
missing
28
that one.
even number of coins. Pretty much everything in Rainbow Ride's an even number of coins, I guess. But that'll mean he can get seven reds, and that'll be the even 50 that he's looking for.
Yep, just the right amount of coins.
Yeah. Looks like she's wrapping up TDC finally, but it's going to be over a minute deficit. Very unlikely for Puncay to drop this kind of lead, but you know, if there is a time to do it, it's right now when you're trying to get to the carpet, or perhaps even falling off the carpet. I wouldn't wish that on anyone, though.
Sweet.
If Para was still here, I'd laugh at Para, because Para has lost the race by doing that.
He actually fell off the carpet in his last race versus Simply, but oh wait, Puncay missing these coins that he needs is okay. Has to do some alternate movement to grab them, but does indeed get them. Even if he had to wait for the carpet to respawn, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we
Alright,
did
she's
see
getting
Para.
both points. Will he attempt the Dalsky dive? No, he's not. But he can skip a red.
Yeah, got both
Which
coins
is a
from the Shy Guy.
Yep.
Fly Guy.
Really nice. Nice RNG there from the Lakitu as well. Right, lots of action going on Punkay's side of the screen. Meanwhile, going to be lag reducing as he gets these 5 coins. Very crucial frame and a half even. Alright, here comes Cheese. If the carpet ride wasn't so long, you know, it would look like they're pretty close.
Alright, sorry, gotta clean up chat a bit. We do not do that here. That is a Simply channel thing only.
Oh. I see.
Yeah, thank you mods, thank you. Sorry, was a bit distracted there, but yeah. Yeah, Punkay finishing up this this carpet right here. Cheese also on the carpet. All right, cool. Wait. So we did see Parakushi actually fall off the carpet here. I think he did it on purpose versus the race versus Simply, just for BM reasons. Because he was like at this point where Punkay's at, and I think he just like ran off. But I don't think we're seeing that from either runner here. Punkay with a clean jump dive into the star. Or walk kick dive.
Alright.
I always know that they're not going to get hit by the fire when they jump on the carpet there, but it always looks like they are. She's like standing on top of the flame spitter.
Simply once lost a damageless run to getting hit by the fire, and after getting the 100 coin star, where
yes, I did.
After you get the star, the fire can hit you, so you pretty much have to get off of the carpet and get back on.
I do remember that.
Also, another thing to plug, just thinking about these guys being in the same stage when we think of D Whatever's Manhunt videos where he plays Mario with other people like online and they try to like kill him in the game as he tries to speedrun.
Those are fun.
Actually, really good content.
Yeah, those are actually really awesome. But,
I would like
Punkay,
to see a turn to that.
Yes, sir. Punkay on his second Lakitu bounce is clean, and he's grabbed the pole. Alright, very nice. And with
any cleaners in chat?
Some clean wall kicks here, going to be headed over to the cannon shot. Lakitu just kind of throwing some shade into that cannon. I've never seen it happen, but I do know that, like, I think Lakitu can kill you there, can he? You shoot out of the cannon and he's, like, holding a shell.
I saw it in the GSA race once.
That happened in a GSA race? That's so
a long time ago, yeah.
Yeah, like this, like, the worst RNG ever to happen to you. Lakitu comes with a shell.
It was doing a Lakitu bounce, which I made a tutorial for. God's intended Lakitu bounce method. Very easy and consistent. Cheese does like this really wild, like left side wall kick, side flip Lakitu bounce thing.
It's like a glitchy wall kick.
Not the glitchy wall kick, but it's like, I would almost describe it as poverty glitchy wall kick.
Kinda, yeah. I know what you're talking about. But yeah, super clean for Punkay here in Rainbow Ride. I don't doesn't look like he's really leaving any time here for Cheese to fully come back. But Cheese has been very consistent here. As I say that, misses the Lakitu.
Yeah, just missing that A press timing. You have to slide for 5 frames before you can jump out, and 1 frame too early, and it's a massive time loss. So Punkay gonna get his 118th star, one more in Rainbow Ride, and then it's off to Bowser in the Sky, and he's looking to take the title of Clash of the Titans.
Yeah. We'll be taking the title of Ultimate Titan here in the tournament. So yeah, swinging in the breeze. The final
Also going
star.
for the safe strat. Normally in runs he would go for the triple jump wall kick.
Oh yeah, you save the 0.3 seconds or whatever it is. But oh, Cheese.
He's missing a wall kick again.
Yeah.
These backups just get worse and worse the more you have to do. He's actually cutting the angle on this one. That was a bit bold.
Yeah, that was nice from Cheese there. Yeah, Lakitu bounce giving him trouble for some reason. Just not quite able to make it work for him. Oh, Punkay with some clean dolphin dives up there.
Punkay is just barely, and I repeat, barely not on 139 pace. Like, you get like a 140, like, 01 basically.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes like just over 2 minutes to get through. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Actually,
there.
just under 2 minutes from the entry. Like, about 2:15 is like the segment time, and it's like maybe 18 seconds to get into the pipe.
True.
Oh, Cheese is going for the swinging on the breeze thing over here. What the heck?
Oh, he didn't. He must have like messed up somehow. And just
Yeah, that's what I have to guess as well.
yeah, I don't
Oh,
know
Punkay must have.
what was happening.
Yeah, all eyes still on Punkay though. Cheese. Such a tragic way to die on the THI 100 with Koopa. Showing that, you know, all the hype strats definitely come at a cost. We'll
Alright.
see if he can get this last back to bounce at least. That'll do it.
All right, but Cheese can't jump off of the slope. Oh no, he's out of backups. Like he has to do cruiser
You just
movement or
have to go to
die.
the new cruiser,
I think he knows that Punkay's like right here at the end. He's got to know. He's just
probably.
kind of messing around. All right, yeah,
There's
Punkay not
something
diving
that
past the star or anything. Not give him Cheese the homie star.
If that happened and Cheese got the star and then they were tied.
Yeah, it comes down to throws. That'd be insane.
Alright, looks like Punkay is going to be taking it. After flaking and showing up late, he still makes a good race time.
Yeah, that's 1 for 3 for Punkay. That throw's gonna make 2 for 3. All right, going for 3 for 3. To take
There
the
we
title and to take the race record here in the tournament, whilst beating the one who set the race record previously. And wait, Cheese is doing the cruiser movement to get this last star.
Probably hasn't done this in like years. Oh, he actually got the long jump. That's harder than it looks.
All right, 140.06. Jinx. But yeah, super good race from Punkay. Yeah, that's it. Just a super solid runner. You know, Cheese made a really good showing. He had 2 major mistakes: the THI 100 death and the JRB 100 bonk on the ship. And he's still gonna finish this race within like a minute and a half of Punkay.
Yeah, and I would also say like the Lakitu bounces in Rainbow Ride, it's kind of just how the stage goes. Sometimes you just can't really get it going. Had a bit of a meltdown there. But everything else, absolutely insane.
Yep,
Really
absolutely.
inspiring final, all things considered. I'm really glad we got to have this.
Yeah, it was super good.
Hello?
And yeah, got Punkay in the booth now. What's going on, Punkay? How you feeling after winning that spectacular race? Spectacular.
I kind of had a feeling that I won after I wasn't looking at the stream at all, but I kind of had a feeling I won after the last throw because, you know, I barely missed a 139, and like, you know, that's pretty hard to beat in a race. But I looked at the stream after my run was done, and yeah, I'm kind of surprised I was that far ahead.
So
Yeah.
Cheese did 100 with Koopa, and he died crossing the bridge at the end, like end of THI 100.
And that is why you don't do that route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard to argue with that. But apart from that, he was on insane pace. He had a 103 up, and he was a bit ahead of you at the time.
Yeah, it was like a
You know,
103.50 something. So just barely, but
51.
was a 139 pace before the THI death.
yeah, like I could have gotten a 139 as well, and I didn't need like a super good upstairs, but yeah, I barely missed it, unfortunately. I wasn't sure if he was going to be ahead or not going upstairs, because I got like it was like a 104.10 or something, and like
That's still really
you know
good.
103 is kind of hard to get in a race.
Yeah, I mean, it absolutely. I mean, getting 139 would have been world record like a couple years ago. So that's not. It's not a time to shake your fist at during a tournament race. So super
Yeah,
super consistent racer is that's basically the name of your game, Punke. Is being consistent, being good at races.
Yeah, just like my natural play style is just really good for races, and I think it's that combined with just like
I'm still the GOAT.
the fact that I've been
I'll always
playing
be
the
the
game
GOAT.
for so long is why I seem to get good race times.
Yeah.
World record will be mine soon.
Yeah.
Did
Obviously.
Parrot say why he had to leave?
I always get the world record back.
Seemed like
Uh,
something fairly serious. I don't want to say like what it was. He was just like, oh, something came up. I have to leave like now.
Yeah,
Yeah, we don't know. Hopefully everything's fine. So yeah,
yeah, it's
he
kind of
just
monkey
dipped
ass.
out. It's all good. He did it quietly and discreetly, so it wasn't a big deal. Glad he was here for the start of the race, regardless. He helped us out on those route differences
Yeah,
for
I'm
sure.
on Punkay.
Did I say
Sorry,
Punke?
didn't
I
mean
meant
Was
to say
Para.
anything.
was Cheese doing the same route, or did he just do like the standard one?
He did a standard route. So he was we thought so he bonked on the ship in 100 coin on JRB. And he did like the backup where you just do like the wall kick back up. But we
Yeah.
thought you were winning up until like y'all synced back up, and he ended up being ahead by like 10 seconds. So he was like super clean for basically the entire thing, and then JRB 100 bonk, and then the THI 100 death, and like that basically did it.
So it was really the THI 100 thing because that was like almost 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was really competitive up until then. Hope everyone enjoyed watching some awesome Mario.
Yeah, I don't know.
Missing topless killed the 139. I mean, maybe like
You
I
can always
think
pick
what
other stuff on
happened.
the
What was that?
Nothing. Go ahead.
I think what happened on that topless is that the annoying part of that trick is that you don't want to get a firstie, and you don't want to get like a wall kick that's too late. So I've been kind of telling myself to try really hard not to get a firstie. And then I end up getting a wall kick that's too late, and I just don't make it up. That's why it didn't work. My wall kick was like, I think my spacing was bad, and that might be the main reason why it didn't work. But I think it was that combined with like a late wall kick.
Yeah, that's probably what I would have guessed.
Yeah, that's how it goes too, though. You work so hard to like try not to do something, you just do the complete opposite, and you're like, well, that was even worse.
Close the door. What did you say?
But I just said that was typical. Like you try to avoid one thing and then end up doing something completely different that makes it like worse, basically. But
Yeah.
it is what it is. GG's, man. So with that, being the ultimate Titan of the Clash of the Titans tournament, you are winning 60% of the prize pool. Cheese winning the other 25%. We had, I think it was like $760 coming into this final race, and then we had like a couple of bit donations, so I'll add that up. It's probably like 10, 15 bucks more. So GG's, man. How do you feel about winning the whole thing?
Well, when it was like around the start of this tournament, and I was in like the Blue Haven tournament, I think I made a tweet saying that I really wanted to win both, and I ended up doing that. So that's really awesome, and I think the best part of this tournament is the fact that I did a total of 2 races, and then I just end up winning. I've only done 2 races.
That's true. Yeah, you got to buy the first round because Cheese joined late, and then when you were gonna face, was it Tago or was it Ouija? I think it was Ouija, right? Ouija
Yeah,
ended up
so
backing out of the tournament.
I got a buy, and then Ouija dropped out, so I basically got like another buy. And how long has this tournament been going on? Like 3 months or something?
It's
roughly?
yeah, like 3 months.
Why are
It's
you bad at
way too long.
scheduling?
I don't know. Like I've done 2 races in like 3 months.
And you won the whole thing.
Yeah,
Incredible.
I don't. I mean, I'll take it. Can't complain with that.
Yeah. No, it took so long. Like getting everyone's schedules to line up is really hard when everyone's like all over the world. Just getting everything going can be difficult.
I don't even think it was necessarily that. I think we're just like lazy assholes or something.
I think that's
like-
part of it. Yeah.
Like I know I could have done like my race versus Para probably like 1 to 2 weeks earlier potentially, and I'm sure there's other cases of this happening. This is when the tournament organizer is not really like giving us a deadline. We kind of just like, I don't know. We
Yeah.
can just be assholes. I
You
guess.
you wanna wait it out. That's what I was thinking. Is that everyone's just trying to wait out as long as possible? Because I did have to give you like deadlines eventually. I'd be like, guys, next week, what time works for you? I'm like, it's happening, and then yeah, people started scheduling matches. So it's
Hi, babe.
it is what it is. Hey, we got Cheese in the comms booth. How's it going, Cheese?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Unfortunate race. You had an incredible race actually. It was really good, and then there was like just 2 unfortunate mistakes that kind of had it all crashing down. Primarily the one in THI.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, but you raced like super well, man. Like everything was really clean. It was hard to. It's easy to commentate when like mistakes are happening, so you guys made it difficult for us to commentate. So good job.
Like your whole mid game, I would say from what is it, like DDD 100 to THI, like that was like mental. Like everything was perfect.
Yeah, it was, dude. It's like the slightest mistake in THI 100. Like that's
Yeah.
the most slightest thing ever. But like, it's one of those tricks where I decide to do because it's like slightly faster, and if I mess it up, like I have to pay the price. It's like I have to know that it could happen.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah, just you gotta be ready for it. Gotta pay attention, and that's kind of like part of new strats as well. Just figuring out exactly how they can go wrong, and kind of adjusting accordingly.
Yeah, sometimes when they go wrong, you're just fucked.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, it was a great race, man. You won 25% of the prize pool, which is gonna come out to be like
1 billion,
$200. Yeah, something like that.
close enough.
It's $1 billion. Yeah. So yeah, you guys can get with me. I mean, I could get it to you any way you want, like Venmo, Cash App, donation, subs, whatever.
Hello, I'm European. We don't have that shit.
Do you not? I mean, PayPal. I did
No.
I just
We
meant
don't
like
have Venmo here.
transfer, yeah. But PayPal would work too. I think I gave Para PayPal because he's Australian, and he uses Australian
Yeah,
dollars.
PayPal better. PayPal's
Yeah,
better.
I usually do PayPal.
Oh,
Alright.
fuck you guys. Sorry. I'm sorry. I always forget to put you guys on my stream. Okay.
Yeah, I had to mute both streams, but no, it's all good. But
Hello,
yeah, so
stream.
GG's, that's gonna be it for us. I want to give one last shout out to the sponsors, Integrity ATL and GotValues.com. Exclamation point sponsor in the chat. If you want the link to GotValues.com, they are offering you a free values assessment, which means they are offering you a step-by-step process to figure out what your values are, so you can be more confident, you can know yourself better, and make better decisions. Knowing your values will help out tremendously in that aspect. So exclamation point sponsor in the chat, free values assessment tab. Start living your life a bit better today. So they were very kind to sponsor this tournament. So huge shout outs to those guys. Hopefully we can do more in the future. And I think that's going to do it. Thank you so much, Punkay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Cheese.
Yeah,
You're
thanks for
welcome.
having me.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Look forward to some future gameplay and also Badronis.
Thank you. It was a
Thank
great
you,
tournament.
Petronas. Nice to see you back again in the comm booth.
Yeah, it's fun.
Badronis a bit of an OG around these parts, but I'm
Yeah.
going to shoot his link in the chat. Everybody go follow Badronis. I'm sure everyone's already following Cheese and Punke. But go check out Badronis. Drop him a follow. He's super great. A OG runner and commentator. So show him some love. But yeah, GG's guys. With that, we're going to end stream. I'll be streaming later on today if anyone wants to check that out. I also really appreciate all the follows that were happening. And I think that's all I have to say. So with that, y'all have a great night.
Bye. See y'all later. Love you.
See ya.
Here, everybody.
Pinecone.
Jeez.